Hello and welcome to another Xperia Ireland training video. In this video we're going to be looking at our Integrex floor systems. So this includes the portable floor system and the installed floor system. The software is exactly the same. We're going to have a quick look at the layout in this video, and then we're going to do another section where we look at more advanced options, and then finally in a third video we're going to show you how to make your own programs within the Integrex system. So you can see at the minute we've got our fish swimming about the pond. It's one of the default programs, and whenever you start up your system it'll go straight into running this. If at any point you want to get out of this into the menu, you grab your keyboard that's supplied with the system, you hit escape, once you hit escape it will bring you into the main menu. Main menu is nice and simple in its layout. I'm going to go from these guys down at the bottom right first of all. So if you want to exit the software, that'll take you out into Windows. If you want to shut down the computer, that's fairly straightforward, and if you want to restart, so those three buttons are handy. Settings we're not really going to cover here, but what I do want to show you is that settings is locked out with a passcode. That's just because the calibration data and stuff is in here, and you don't really want to mess that up by accident. Okay, so to look at the rest of the layout, we have what is called our scheduler, and our scheduler is kind of like a playlist of what programs the system will go through. Users refers to the swipe cards that we're going to go through, but basically the systems are supplied with a card reader and a certain number of cards. You can also purchase more, and you can program these cards to make playlists essentially. So you can either have these stored in the room, or teachers or users can have their own cards. And what it means is that you can just come into the room, turn the system on and swipe the card and it starts the program, so you don't have to mess about with a keyboard or anything. Edit is for making new programs or editing existing ones. Pretty straightforward. Check updates. Yeah, if your system is connected to the internet, you can check for updates in the software periodically. That also goes for the store. So if this machine that you have is connected to the internet, you can click on the store icon, and you can then go and purchase new programs. Not always required, because the system comes with quite a few programs, and also you can make your own, as we're going to show you. And then finally, import media, and the import media will refer to basically stuff you're putting in through a USB stick. So on the portable interactive system, if you look on the right hand side, you'll have a network connection, and you'll also have a USB input that you can put a USB pen drive into. On the installed systems, it's just a normal computer, so you can just put it in like you were using your own home computer. The last thing to show you here is this scheduler. So there's one thing I want to point out here. You have at the top right, it says current user default. So whenever you start the system, without touching anything else, the current user will go to default. And what that means is for day-to-day use, if you turn the system on, it starts automatically playing this default scheduler, and you don't need to do anything. You can get straight into using the system. Now, the scheduler over here is showing anything that's in the default user profile. So if I click on scheduler, we've got a list down here, and it's basically saying that when the default scheduler starts, we'll have hurricane for 60 seconds, we'll have the pond with fish for 60 seconds, stars with fish 100 seconds, and so on. And what will happen is it'll play these in this order for this amount of time, and then it will start again. The only thing that will stop this playing is if you swipe your card. And what happens when you swipe your card is it actually changes the user. So for example, we have one called Xperia Themes here, and you can see there's an update card button. So we would update a card, and basically that card would be called Xperia Themes. So once we've selected that, it's important to notice at the top right here, it now says Xperia themes under the current user. So if we go back out to the main menu and go to the scheduler, you can see the scheduler is now different, and that's because this is the scheduler for Xperia themes. So hopefully what that shows you is you're changing what's in the schedule depending on what card you swipe, and that's what makes the system so easy to use. So what we generally tend to do is teach maybe 4 to 6 advanced users on how to do the programming that's in the second video, and the rest of the users in the school just use the swipe cards. And what this means is it's very quick and easy to get in and start using the room and not have to have any computer knowledge. They shouldn't even have to touch the keyboard and mouse at any point if they just leave that to the advanced users. The advanced users can make their schedules based upon what they request. So that's everything for this video. In the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to use the scheduler and how to update cards. And then the video after that, we're going to look at creating your own themes or editing existing ones. Okay, thanks now. See you next time.